Hey guys, this is our last lesson for week 4. It is also our last set of exponent properties. This one is about the powers of products. I've kind of got a head start on you here, but first thing is to think about how this expression 2 times x to the 5th is different from the quantity of 2x to the 5th. So these parentheses, remember right here, are really important. So this means 2 times 5 factors of x, okay, whereas this means 5 factors of 2x. So those parentheses are important because they mean raise everything inside of them to that power. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, we need one more. Okay, so here, when we see it outside, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 factors of 2x, and 2x is a product, right? A times B, that's a product. We're multiplying these two factors of A and B. How many times are we multiplying it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times. And here, 3mn is also a product, and that's to the second power, right? So 2 factors of that. Now, in multiplication, we should remember that order does not matter. So I could technically rewrite this so that I could group together certain factors and then hopefully recognize the shortcut here, right? So the 3's are getting raised to the second power. These m's are getting raised to the second power. And the n. So over here, I could just say, well, it's 3 to the second power, m to the second power, and n. And if I simplify that, right, it would look like this. So up here, same thing. Well, it's kind of like a distributive property idea. 2 is getting raised to the second power. I'm sorry, 5th power. X is getting raised to the 5th power. A is getting raised to the 6th power. B is getting raised to the 6th power. So again, it's like this distributive property almost, right? So here, simplified, I think I'll skip that. We already did that over there on the side. But what we should come to realize is if it's like this distributive property, that we can simplify it to be this. So it gets distributed to every factor inside of that, right? So these are factors that make up this product of x, y. I could expand it, but I'm not going to. That's a lot of work, right? I just know that x is going to get raised to the 7th power and y is. So that exponent outside of the parentheses, right, is getting distributed to both parts inside the parentheses, right? And we should simplify this. 2 times 2 is 4 times 2 is 8, right? All right, and here, that was the 2 getting raised to the 5th power? No. So we're going to leave that there. Don't overgeneralize it. A to the 5th and B to the 5th. Here, both factors inside of there are going to get raised to the 11th power. 3 is going to get raised to the 3rd power. So is A. And then if we can simplify it, we should. And that's why we had you memorize all of those, right? Perfect squares and cubes. This isn't inside the parentheses, so it's not getting raised to that power. But the m is getting raised to the 20th power and the n. Okay. So again, this is a power of products. Okay. And that's one of the last ones we'll lose. It's a power of this product where these two factors are getting multiplied together. Okay. Okay, I'll show you the next property, our last one, in the next video.